Hello and welcome. My name's Chris. This is hopefully going to be the first episode in a long series of videos where I play games I suck at and you down in the comments will critique my play. The goal is to get better because I really enjoy these type of games, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So what I'm planning on doing is I will talk through all my decisions and you guys can tell me down in the comments why I did something right or wrong or whatever or whatnot, and hopefully I can improve my play a little bit. I'm going to try to make this a 30-minute session starting now, and we will see how this goes. Nothing's pre-recorded, like nothing's planned out, like no script or anything. So things are going to be stuttering for quite a bit until I get comfortable and figure out a method. But anyway, so we will go to the game, and I haven't really figured out a certain civ I want to try to play. I've never beaten the game. I get to like turn 100 or like the next era, and I just get completely overwhelmed. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm building what I'm building. I feel like I'm just on cruise control, just clicking and building. And then I always play Washington just because they seem like their benefit is the least complicated. I understand everything it's telling me. Never got to their special units, so don't really know how they are. Maybe they're terrible. I think everybody plays on Pangea for the most part. And then 6. I think is reasonable. And then since I suck, I play all the way down here. I'd like to improve that as time goes on, but we'll stick with that for now. And then standard. And then I think everybody usually plays on strategic balance, so I'm going to give that a try as well. And we will start the game. I do have that better UI mod.
President Washington. You lead the industrious American
so that's why my screen will look a little bit
formed
different.
in the conflagration of revolution in the 18th century. Within 100 years, the young nation became embroiled in a terrible civil war that nearly tore the country apart. But it was just a few short years later, in the 20th century.
Alright, so first of all, I have been watching some Filthy Robot. And there's another guy who says his intro really fast, and he's got like a hard accent. Starts with an M. So I've been watching both of them a little bit. So I know a little bit about that stuff, like what they say, but they're like way advanced for me. So right away for this spot, I know I have some luxuries, truffles. And I have growth tiles, and I have a hill. And I know you normally want to plant on a hill, but if I plant here, I get coastal, which I think is really good, generally. So I'm just going to plant there. And then Filthy says you should always end on a hill. So I think that's a hill as the production, but it might not be. Yes, it was. Okay. And everybody always starts scout. Change your city to production, but lock your growth. And I think if you're more advanced, you can tell if you should pick this one up or if not. To me, it looks like you definitely should, but maybe it has to do with the timings of your attacks. That maybe you wouldn't want that, but so that's what I'm going to do there. And then pottery is always the go-to first, and I will go get this ruin after its next turn. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 luxuries in my cap, which I think is pretty good. Have a river down here with some hills. That's decent, right? I think. Since I have so much luxury in my cap. What do we get? Culture. And with culture, most of the time, I play tradition just because that's what I think everybody plays. I don't really understand why you would ever pick the other ones. Um, I know tradition you're supposed to have roughly 4 cities. That's your goal anyway. You want to have around 4 cities. I don't know like how many you kind of want to have with Liberty if you just build until you just have everything. I know you're not supposed to start Honor. It's just really bad compared to the other ones that are available. And then Piety, I would assume if you know what you're doing and you're going for a religious start, that would be really strong. But we'll go ahead and adopt Tradition. Always want to end on a hill. Oh, I only have 1 movement left. Let's go this way then. More ruins. It's gonna take all my movements either way. Next turn. Got a pop. I think that's one of the better ones you can get. Pop, gold, culture, and I think that's it. I think those are the only 3 you really care about. Maybe upgrades for your scouts, but not really for your warriors. Again, we should just grow the food. And also, I don't know if it's better just to work these 2, but 3's better than 2, so we're gonna go with that. Go next turn. Let's go this way. Alright, so there's more coast. So, unless this stretches this way, there shouldn't be too much over here. I'll use my warrior to scout that way, and I'll take my scouts over this way. So my warriors will come this way. Hopefully it kind of ends like right here, and I can just loop them back around. Because they don't have the 2 movement, or the terrain, whatever, like the scouts do. So next, since I'm going tradition, I don't think I really need to build the monument. Because you get it free right here. And since I got that culture, I'm getting it early. So I think what I will do... I don't need a worker because I can't really work anything. I don't want a settler yet, so I guess just another... Let's do a warrior. Because I always get scouts and then they never do anything for me, really. Alright, we grew to here. Already have those type of tiles. Alright. This is also my first time recording something like this. So hopefully it gets better as time goes on. There's a city-state and a ruins. I'll try to get to the ruins first and then hopefully swing up and be the first to meet the city-state. 5 turns till I grow my city. There's another city-state over here, so that pretty much guarantees this ends. Maybe it has a small sliver up here. Let's go up here, grab this, because I'm not building wonders. And I don't need the happiness right now, and this will get me to my culture building faster. We'll go onto the hill. We'll be able to grab that next turn. So there's pottery. So let's see how many turns I have left on my warrior. There's a barb camp. Okay, cool. So my scouts got an archer upgrade. So now they have that ignore terrain cost. And this is where apparently your first real decision is if you want to look for see where you have iron or see where you have horses. I have a lot of food, a lot of 2 food tiles and only 1 hill. So I think maybe the iron would be better because that'll give me a little bit more production in the city once I have this one too, which is, oh, it's growing to here. That's weird. Because food, I guess. Alright. So we grow in 2 turns, we get our warrior in 2 turns. Maybe we'll build a settler or a shrine after that. I think shrine is generally better because you're supposed to get a religion earlier, because it really helps in the early game. Or if not a settler, then at least a whatever that's called. A belief, maybe? Not sure. So we'll get our second warrior, we'll be able to defend, and then also I think you're supposed to try to expand on 5 pop if you can. So we'll see if we can make that happen. I'm gonna have a pretty strong army once those warriors pop out. Alright. So, there's Singapore. Mercantile. So they give happiness, and the other one is... Oh, they're both mercantile? They are. Provide extra happiness in your empire when I'm their friend. Okay. I don't know what their luxury they have. Maybe it's their sugar that they haven't gotten to yet. This is all tundra, I think. We expanded, so that's not better than any of the tiles we're currently working. So we'll next turn. I can get through there in 2 turns, that's fine. So let's go meet this other city-state. Culture city-state. Okay. We grew here. And it's always going to grow here because I have that production. So we'll grab the 2 and 1 hammer. Looks like it's growing to the diamonds or the gems next. Okay, so that's good. That's good. My warrior popped out. My archers are kind of going to go along the coast as far as they can. So I think I'll take these guys down here. Since normally you don't have 2 warriors, I think. I think there's generally, like, not what you do. But since I have an extra one, I'm going to come down here and see if we can mess with the barbs a little bit. Natural Wonder. Oh, I should have went on the hill, I think. But that's fine. I think maybe I can get on this hill and that'll give me defensive bonus when attacking them. Gives me trespassing, that's the barb camp. That's the Natural Wonder. Uluru. Okay. Alright, the barb spawned already. So we're just gonna back off. Because I don't know what it is, but I always manage to lose my unit, so I'm just going to get away from there. I'll take those 2 warriors to go clear this barb camp. I think generally you're not supposed to waste time on barb camps or in the early game because you're supposed to be meeting other people. But these are 2 warriors that can't really do much else. They're just going to be defending, so... Pretty happy with him going to kill that thing. Gets him off my tail. We'll just fortify for now. Till this other one gets over here. It'll be a few turns. My shrine's almost out. They'll be able to attack me next turn if they want to. Come up here, grab this one. More culture. That's awesome. So next turn we're gonna get our monument, which will give us... +2 culture. I think that's +2 per turn. We'll find out. We'll see if this goes to 6 when we finish. We still need to find our iron, which is probably right here. Because it's supposed to give it to you in your start. So it's one of these 2, and pretty sure it's always on a hill. I think it has to be on a hill. So let's go ahead and get that. And that'll also let us chop, which I don't do. It's where you can chop the forest to get production. but I think that's kind of an advanced mechanic for people who know what they're doing. Seems right.
Aiga ti askiasongay.
Okay.
Ergamila
Songhai.
aiga adilay.
Don't know where we met him. Right here. Alright, so let's see. Oh wait, can we see it here? Culture per turn. It is. Okay, so it's 2 culture per turn. We'll go here. And then we should be able to double team that one. As far as expanding goes, maybe, man. Well, if I go here, I get salt. 1, 2, 3. I like the hex grid on. 1, 2, 3. No, that's too far. 1, 2, 3. No, that's far enough away from my main city, but I mean, I pick up the new salt. I don't know, we'll figure it out in a second. Alright, so we're just gonna go kill this one first. Get our production. Granary. So that's +1 to wheat, deer, and bananas. We do have a deer, okay. That's it though. But I mean, I don't really want to build anything else. And I still want my city to grow. So this will finish, and then I can put a few turns into something else, and then I'll get a settler at 4 pop. So let's get the granary. Maybe this is the pop room. No. Alright, we can go see that one then. There's soul. We grew to gems, which is not more food than what we're working right now. Some experience on my warriors. And warriors are good. They're better than the spearmen, I think, because you can upgrade them throughout the eras. If I remember correctly. Like, they become swordsmen first. Next turn. That's annoying. It's pretty flat around me, and these guys will mostly be defending me. So we'll go shot. Bring him over here.
조선의 궁궐에
Korea.
당도한 것을
Next turn. Fortify. There is the pop rune. Okay, so I'll be able to expand on 5 pop. Oh, wait. No, now we can't grow. Wait, yeah, we can. When did this close? Maybe we can. 20. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no. 14. And then how long am I? 6 turns for a granary. Okay. We'll probably just expand right after that. It's another 6 turns of just... Unless I do a worker. And I know you can steal workers, which maybe I should do with one of these guys. Just go steal one. Yeah, let's do that. They might be working their cattle. Let's get some experience. Boom. +2. Alright. They should be working there. Oh, maybe they won't because this camp is here. Oh, there's another city-state over here too. Okay, so I might have to clear that camp if I want to steal a worker. Otherwise, I might just build a worker. Alright. Let's just go ahead and kill these guys. Next turn. Only have like 10 minutes left. Wow. Only 20 turns in. So I'm going to try to do one of these every morning before work. See how they take. My talking, my expressions will get better as time goes on. I think the you can sell your embassy for like 1 gold per turn early, and I think that gold early is worth it. Because they're not really going to do anything with the embassy, but I can do stuff with the gold, so I think that's a good thing to do. There's our bronze working, so... Okay, so there's our... We have 2 iron. Or isn't that more? That's 6. So we have 8 iron. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's take this camp out. And we'll build a worker. Which will be pretty close to lining up 5 pop. I think we need trapping for truffles. Or no. Do we? Yes. So let's go ahead and get that. Unit needs orders. I don't want to be next to both of them. Let's move over here and see what happens. Another city-state we can meet. Someone's scouts getting wrecked. Korea. People that like... So I have really low happiness. Unit promotion. I don't know if this is considered rough terrain, but almost everything else around me is pretty flat. So we're gonna go with shock again. I don't want to die to them after that. Looks like they're gonna fight me, so let's get away from the camp itself. Meet Budapest. Pretty friendly towards me. Okay. They move there. Oh, we got our Pantheon too. That's good. At least we can get some sort of decisions going. Alright, I can't really fight them with them there. So, back off. We'll just keep going this way. Found new ruins. I think they're gonna loop around. And then I'll kill them with these 2. So here's one thing. I think maybe... Are these considered camps? Yeah. So maybe I want the camp Pantheon. Culture from shrines. I will build a shrine in every city. But I don't think that's really worth it. Faith from tundra. We don't have tundra. Desert. I mean, there is some desert, and we might settle a city down here. But let's keep looking. Copper, iron, salt. We don't have any of that. Oh wait, we have iron. Where was that one? Copper. So maybe. I mean, we have 2 in the cap. Let's see, 30 healed. I think that's a garbage one. Faster growth rate, 10%. I'm gonna get 15% from tradition, I think. +1 production on pop or cities with +3. I think the main thing you want to get with this is things you can't really improve with tiles. I think that would be the best thing. So you want either culture, you want faith, happiness, or science. Maybe that's the best way to look at this. And from gems and pearls, I have one gem, no pearls though. Banana, citrus, wheat, we don't have any of that. Quarries, we'll have a couple. We'll have 4. Oh, we'll have 5. Maybe quarries is a good one. Or wait, is a mine considered a quarry? I don't know. Mine improves stone and marble. Improves gems and iron. So no. Gems and iron. So we'll only have 2 quarries, so no, that's not a good one either. We're not on a river. This one might be on a river, but we're not near a jungle, or there's some jungle down here. But that's weird. Every time you would improve these tiles, it goes away. So I don't really understand how that works. Let's see. Plantations, we don't really have any. I think Goddess of the Hunt will be the best. So we're going to pick that one. Just because I'm going to have so many camps around here. I have a worker out in 10, which maybe I'll just buy him. Can I? That's a lot more gold. I do want to get another city started before the end of this episode. But we only have about 4 minutes left, so we'll grow to pop 5, and then we will call this episode for today. Try to get this uploaded same day if possible. And then I look forward to any comments, any suggestions, any recommendations. Definitely critique anything you see. Oh, I forgot. Dang it. I forgot the rune. They're gonna go get it now. Darn. Alright. So let's try to kill this warrior. Soften him up. Through to iron. What are we working? 2 food, 2 food, 2 food, 3 food, 2 food. Alright. Unit needs orders. There's another person. Oh, that's Sweden. Yeah. Bucharest is under attack. I don't really care. I think our next city should be like right here. Maybe. Oh, he got away. Darn. So we won't be able to kill him. Alright, well we're going to grow to pop 5 right here. We just grew to horses, which is a better tile than that one. Why does that keep closing? So let's work that one instead. Alright, so we're working 8 hammers, which I think is 4. Yeah, and then our city gives us 3. So, alright, cool. Well, that's going to do it for episode 1. Please let me know what you thought. Let me know if I could change anything, make anything better. I will continue this playthrough tomorrow. And we will be getting our second city, getting a little bit further into the tech tree, probably the classical era where I start to get overwhelmed. Which sounds really dumb because it's the second era. But I just don't really understand why you build some of these things. And so hopefully me talking through why I'm deciding to do it, you guys can point out, hey, you shouldn't do that because this or that or whatnot. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow.